There are those among us that think that they shouldn't have to pay off their student loans. They took out the loan, they signed on the dotted line saying that they were going to be accountable for it. They even thought that Biden was going to forgive all of their student loans while he was in office, but he didn't. And he's gone now. And the Trump administration said they're going to start sending people to collections, garnishing their wages, garnishing their tax returns, and they're going to get the money. People are being held accountable and they don't like it.
Really can't believe it's people in the comments of this student loan situation talking about this is how the world works. You borrow money, you pay it back. Shut your stupid ass up. A fucking school loan ain't the same as an auto loan or a home loan or a personal loan, you damn idiot. Black people,
What is she talking about? At the end of the day, when you borrow money, it doesn't matter what form of debt it is, whether it's school, home, auto loan. When you borrow money, it's the same concept. You get an interest rate, you get a term limit, and you have to pay it back. But let's see what she's talking about. I know people are super upset that they're about to be held accountable for paying back their student loans, but it is what it is.
Minorities especially had to go to school. We ain't left shit. We had to go to school. I had no choice but to go to damn school. And then when I went to school, it wasn't like I'm working for my damn self now. I'm making money for other people. And the money gets taxed. This shit is all going back into the hand. It's like a big ass circle, and y'all fail to realize that. Your fucking credit score is made the fuck up. That's some made up shit. Money made the fuck up. This is a system. America is a system. I'm confused at how the hell y'all still don't realize this shit.
I always find it super interesting that people act like they have no autonomy. They have no autonomy over the actions that they do. She said, I was forced to go to school. No, you weren't. I did not go. Well, I did go to school. I went to community college, which was paid for by the military, which are benefits that I got for signing up, right? But you did not have to go to school. You did not. There are plenty of trades. There are plenty of opportunities outside of academia for you to be educated and become successful. You could have started a business. You could have been a tradesperson. You could have done something else with your time. You could have self-educated. I know that during the 2010s, the late 2010s, early 2020s, that self-educating yourself in like computer science and programming and stuff was a pathway. She could have done that. She's saying she had to go to school. There was no other way. There's no other way for you to make it. There's no other way for you to be successful. There's no other way for you to have opportunity. And honestly, I think it's disingenuous. There are other opportunities going on out here, but you wanted to take the path of going to school, but you don't want to be responsible for the fallout of not being able to pay your student loans. But it doesn't matter how you feel about it. The government is about to start garnishing people's checks, garnishing people's like Social Security and withholding your taxes. You will pay back your student loans, whether you like it or not.
On top of that, y'all ain't even willing to try to make reasonable payment plans. Y'all ain't even trying to do like $100 a month. Y'all want the whole shit. Y'all want $2,000 a month on a goddamn degree that people ain't even using. When I got out of school, I couldn't even use my degree right away. They wanted 100 years of experience. Like, what the fuck? Y'all garnish my wages. I'm garnishing my damn job. Period. I get energy siphoned daily. Restraining myself from hopping through the computer and choking people out daily. And I've been doing this shit since I've been 16. I've been working in America since I've been 16 and ain't got too much shit to show for it other than the standard American properties. So, bitch, if you disagree with whatever I say, you can do the hokey pokey, turn your ass around, lick your own ass, and burn in hell, bitch. I don't know if I've had too many magical chocolates, but I'm gonna need y'all to really wrap your mind around what we're really in, because y'all are sick.
She had a few things to say there, but let me say this. She said, I've been working since I was 16. Okay, that's the card you were dealt. It's unfortunate if that's the situation that you had to be in or whatever the case may be. But you were not forced to go into school. You were not forced to take out the student loans. You have to have some accountability. Is it difficult to get into your field straight out of college when you don't have experience? It absolutely can be. But once again, that's the investment that you made. I don't know what she went to school for. I don't know what she's doing now. But when you go to school and you say, hey, this is the career path I'm going to pursue, you're making an investment of your time and your effort into becoming educated in that thing with a structured curriculum, which is what academia does for you. And then you're making a gamble by going out into the workforce and saying, hey, this is what I could do. who needs this service. If the marketplace says we have so many people that are qualified to do that, that we're not really looking at people with no experience, it is what it is. For example, in cyber, right? I know that a lot of people want to get into cyber and it's something that's really popular right now. There's a lot of money in that field. But in cyber, you have to have a lot of different IT domains. You need to know some systems. You need to know some networking, network security. Maybe some programming would be helpful. All of these different things that you have to learn. So there's a high barrier to entry. Just like if you're coming out of college straight into the workforce, there's a high barrier entry if your job requires you to know so much, but you don't have the on-the-job training. But you can't turn around and say, oh, it's you guys' fault that I can't get a job. You have to be diligent. You have to be careful. You have to do the market research about what it is that you're getting yourself into. And then she says, I just want to pay $100 a month on my student loans. They're asking for $2,000, but I only want to pay $100. I want something reasonable. I want something affordable. I understand that it may put her in a financial bind, but then she's going to turn around on the back end and complain, oh, I've been paying $100. I've been paying $1,200 a year on a $45,000 loan. How did it balloon up to $100,000? Well, you've been paying a minimum payment. You've been paying as low as you can. And that interest rate is going to balloon up your payment, right? So do you want to pay as much as you can to get it paid off eventually? Or do you want people to just wash their hands and say, oh, we feel bad for her. She can't work in the field that she studied and signed on the dotted line to get a loan for. We should just forgive her student loans so the rest of the population should foot the bill for her. I'm not okay with footing the bill for you. I made the decisions in my life to avoid getting into student loan debt. And if you didn't, if you signed and said you're going to be responsible for it, you being held accountable for it is the right thing to do. It's right for you to be responsible for paying the debts that you have taken out. But you took out that student loan, so you're going to have to be responsible for it. And Trump has an idea of how to collect that money if you decide that you're not going to pay and you go into default. You got 9 months or 270 days before you go into default. They're going to start garnishing your checks. If you work for the federal government, they're going to take your tax return. They're going to take your Social Security. They're going to get their money back because you said that you would pay it, and they're holding you accountable for paying it. So let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, subscribe to me back here for the next conversation. If you have something to say, let the world know. This is the place for discourse. Till next time. Peace.